We give these a bit of a wipe over and a bit of a dry off.
Hello YouTube.
Alright, so here we go. And we should all be wearing our safety glass like this lady is. Okay, we start with methyl orange. Now, we've got a little ballast here. We close the door up and we put it on the scale and hit the tear button and that'll zero the numbers. Okay, it's zeroed now with the watch glass off. Now, when you've got a lot of people fiddling about around here and we're rushing around all over the place, best not to use a spatula. Alright? Now, most of you are familiar with the idea of shaking something out of a container. Right? And you can do that this way, and you get the lid right over the middle, and we're going to 0.048, so I shake some out. We're up to 0.004, 0.014. Okay, now I've actually put too much out. So, but that's not going to worry me. And the reason it's not going to worry me, whatever's left behind gets left behind in the beaker and then we rinse it out. Okay? And in most cases, even if we weigh it the right amount, we won't be able to get it all dissolved. Okay, so that's that one. Now I'm going to do the phenolphthalein first. Now in that fume cupboard over there, there is a bottle of absolute alcohol and a measuring cylinder. Could somebody go and get it for me, please? Okay, now the next one is going to be phenolphthalein, and we're going to weigh up. Yes, that's it. Bring it, please. Now, put the lid back on. Always put the lid back on. Right, now we've avoided cross-contamination. We haven't gone and contaminated anything. Okay, so that's the, I better make sure I zero this, press the tear button, and it zeros, right, okay, zero. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go 0.1 gram. That's it. That's not bad, that one. So that one pretty close. Okay, close the door. Oh. Okay, open it up, and it's best to close the door when you're finished. Okay. So, good idea. Well, it's obvious which one's which, anyway. So we have got, where is the measuring cylinder?
If it cannot be accurate, then if you put too much.
Look, it's not the end of the world. If you put too much in, it'll probably be left behind in the bottom. That gets left behind and rinse it out at the end. What's this? No, I don't want that. I want the measuring cylinder.
Oh, sorry.
The measuring cylinder, please. Hello, ladies. Welcome back.
Sorry for that. Not when you wanted. You wanted the big one.
Okay, here we go. Right, toe. 20 mils will be it. Actually, we should use a beaker to measure this out. Pour it in and then...
So can you move the bottle?
Yeah, right. Okay, there you go. Rinse it in. How can you stir this while you're looking at it? Okay, and this is for the phenolphthalein. Ooh, I put too much in. Okay, again, not the end of the world. So I put too much, but it's not going to matter because this is not the critical thing. You're not doing a determination, you're making an indicator. Okay, there we are. There we are. Now, what we need is some still water. So we get a beaker and next one is starch. So while they're doing that, I'll show you the quick way to do the starch. Okay, put that on there, tear button. There's a zero, now that there is a 0, we need 1.0 grams. Okay, that's that. 1.0 grams. Now we've got a bit of still water there. Let's put a little bit in. That's enough to disperse it. And I don't even need to use that stirrer stick. Now this is the one that can get contaminated. Okay, now I need to make up to 100 mils. So we go over and we get some boiling water. Don't empty these out and put them back on the hot plate. You empty it, put the empty one down there, and I'll refill it and reheat it. Okay, take that off. Now we're going to go up to 100 mils. There we go. Okay, there's our starch. Alright, okay, let's go back round. We need 3 of those containers. And 2 of those little bits, please. Okay, now, right. So we're going to have to be ready for testing 0.1 m HCl. So the way, a backup way to minimise the chance of a mistake is to lay things out the way they're going to be laid in your table. So we have NaOH. Okay, so this goes to the right. Put this in the middle. That one goes to the left. Okay, now this is the phenolphthalein. Make it up to 100 mils. Okay, here's the methyl orange. Make it up to 100 mils. Take these out. Rinse them off. Okay, now phenolphthalein. That one, methyl orange. You have to put your name on it.
What's our class number? Is it 19411? Is that what it is? Or is it our class number for the label? Do we put our class number on the label or not important?
No, don't bother about the label, just write it on it.
Okay, so just
and this will be starch. Now, what's the group name? What's this group called?
That's what I mean, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll put that up.
Yep.
Okay, now, starch over there, methyl orange here. And see there's a bit left, so we rinse out the beaker, and that should then go into the glassware for washing. Put the lid on that. Phenolphthalein. You can see it's not taking me very long to do it, but of course I've done all this sort of stuff before, so I've had a bit of practice. All right. And of course you're going to get problems because all these other people want to use the balancers before you, don't they? And you're all pushing against each other and work against each other. That's right, do they? All out for yourselves. That's the way it goes. Okay, there goes the starch. So you have to do this individually, so everybody actually has to do it. Because you have to have your own, and you have to test it. Alright, well, put the phenol down there. Now we've got 0.1 molar HCl. We've got that around the wrong way. So the HCl goes over here. You pour some out into this. And on the right, we put the NaOH. Okay, first one's the methyl orange. Now, I don't want to be doing a whole lot of checks, and I don't want to be washing a whole lot of glassware. You've got me with the methyl orange. You can have that. Right.
Drink it?
Yeah, no, don't drink it. You can have it as yours. You've got to finish the labelling. Okay, goes red. Spot that? Goes red. One drop goes red. Minimum amount. HCl first. Now in service, what's going to happen is that you're going to start with an acid or alkaline, and you're going to finish with the other. So this is actually a good simulation of the use of the, see, it's gone yellow. So in acid it was red and it was yellow in the other one. Now, okay, so you actually have to test the ones that you make, and you do this. We'll do this today and every week. So they're up. So rinse out that one. So that, and you need to use one. And the next one is going to be the phenolphthalein. Now, who looked after phenolphthalein for me? Okay, so we try one drop of acid, and it's clear. Okay. Now we get a drop of, no, 2 drops of the base. So we've got to neutralise it, and then we add a bit excess, and there it's pink. So you should expect to see that happen. Okay, see, not hard, just rinse it off. Next one, starch. very dark blue. All right, now, you've been a good boy for me, or a good girl. All right, asking me plenty of questions. There you go. You have the starch. Now, what do you reckon? You reckon you're up for it?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, when you've done your testing, we'll put out a trough out here to put them in. We've got the testing station down here. Let's get the absolute alcohol up there. Okay, and perhaps, well, anybody got any questions before you go and have a go yourself? You all right?
Yep.
Any problems, any confusion, come and ask, please. Okay.